about small information about Bukhara. Please come to the shadow. Is it okay to stand like this?
Perfect, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it okay if she records you a little bit? She's
Yes,
not gonna
yes.
post it anyway.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. You can.
Thank you.
You can. What I want to say about Bukhara, we know that each city has a name. Yes, they have constitution. And Bukhara also is. Maybe you have heard about that also. Bukhara means that God who gives to your soul an enlightenment.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, and that is why maybe Bukhara, it means we know for Muslim people, for example, we have 7 holy cities, and one of them is Bukhara, and that is why at that time they named not just Bukhara, but Bukhara Sharif. Sharif, it means, blessing Bukhara. Yeah. In 1968, there was archaeological excavation, and at that time by Russian people. And at that time, Russian archaeologists, they dated Bukhara more than 2,500 years. Okay, and we can say that Bukhara saw a lot of rulers, a lot of dynasties. If we begin from, for example, Alexander the Great, he was here in 327 BC. And after that, it was captured by Kushan empires. Maybe you have heard about them also, by Arabs, by Persians also, And we know that it was captured by Arab in 714, But the amazing thing that before the 8th century, we had another religious. And can you tell me that religious?
Yeah.
How it was named?
Zartush.
Yes, Zoroastrianism, And after that, when it was conquered by Arab, step by step, we took another religious, and it was Islam, And it was, go very fast, we can say, and that is why at that time in the 9th century, the dome of Islam became Bukhara. And that is why a lot of people, they came here just to take education, And Bukhara at that time wasn't important or famous just like Silk Road, but also the main center of Islam. And that is why a lot of scientists, you have heard about them, Omar Khayyam, for example, the 9th centuries. Abu Ali ibn Sina, you have heard. We know him, for example, as Avicenna, am I right? Firdausi, Khwarazmi, they were a lot at that time. And at that time, we had the dynasty, Samanid dynasty in the 9th century.
Samani.
Yeah, the founder was Ismail Samani. And at that time, that ruler, he paid attention to the science, and that is why he invited at that time a lot of science, and that is why I think we had in the 9th century a lot of like these famous scientists. And after that, when they ruled, I forgot about that, the capital at that time was Bukhara. And we can say that the first Renaissance, do you know the word? Renaissance began from the 9th century. And after that, in the 11th century, there was another dynasty, Karakhanid. Nevertheless, that the capital wasn't Bukhara, but the second, the main city was Bukhara. Why? Because the dome of Islam was Bukhara. And after that, we know that there was the invasion of Genghis Khan. Have you heard about him?
Genghis
Khan, Unfortunately, at that time he killed a lot of people. He destroyed a lot of architectures. But nevertheless, we have 4 unique architectures. For Bukhara people, unique architectures means like it was built before the invasion of Genghis Khan, and nowadays we can see these beautiful architectures which belongs to the 9th century, 8th centuries, for example, fortress also. Step by step, I'll show you that architectures, okay? And after that came, we know Amir Timur, yeah, the dynasty of Timurid in the 14th century. And at that time, the capital was Samarkand, and it was always changed the capital with Samarkand. It was like this. And in the 16th century, to be short, there was the dynasty Shaybani when they ruled again. The capital was Bukhara, and that is why we can see a lot of architectures which was built in the 16th century. In Samarkand, you can see 14th century, which was built by their dynasty. But here you can see a lot of architectures by which was built by Shaybani dynasty. And after that, Ashtar Khanid, 17th century, and after that Manghit. At that time, Bukhara named like Bukhara Emirates, you know, yeah, not Khan but Emirate. Why? Later I will tell you about this also, okay? And after that, in 1920, you know, we had revolution here, and at that time, after the revolution, it was a part of Soviet Union, yeah, and till 19, we can say 91. And at that time, we took our independence. And you know nowadays about Uzbekistan, named like Uzbekistan. What does it mean, Uzbekistan? Uzbekistan, it means like Uzbek people lived in this place. Stan, it means like place of Uzbek. Yeah, Tajikistan, for example, Afghanistan. What does it mean? It means nationalities and the place. It's like this. Okay.